So, guys, today we're going to talk about Sonny Bill Williams, a name that needs no introduction if you're a rugby fan or a Kiwi. But for those who are not aware of this name, Sonny Bill Williams is a New Zealand professional rugby league player. So, why have we chosen to talk about him today? Well, he may not only be an inspiration for a sports fan, but also for new reverts, or those who wish to enter Islam and are looking for some source of inspiration and guidance towards the right path. How many of us think about religion when we're at the peak of our careers? Well, Sonny did. At his career best, he turned to Islam almost 10 years ago in 2009. But what led him to Islam at that time? We shall learn that today, as he has been pretty vocal about his faith from time to time. He was born into a Christian family to a Samoan father, Lohan Williams, and half Kiwi, half Aussie mother, Lee Williams, on August 3, 1985, in Auckland, New Zealand. He has 3 siblings, an older brother, John Arthur, who has also reverted to Islam a few years ago, and 2 younger twin sisters. He got married to Alan Rafi, South African, in 2013, and together they have 4 children. Sonny said that growing up as a Christian, he always felt a little uncomfortable in his environment. In his interview with BBC, he said that he used to chase girls, drink alcohol, and spend lavishly. He tells us that he has lived a life that gave him nothing but emptiness and hollowness in his heart. He took his first Shahada in 2009 when he was in France playing for Toulon. He says that his knowledge at the time of accepting Islam was very limited, but it was his friendship with the local Tunisian family that helped him strengthen his belief in the beauty of Islam. He felt amazed about how a family of 7 lived in a 1-bedroom house while sleeping in the lounge. The contentment, the solace, and the happiness that they had was so beautiful that he wanted to know more about it. In one of the talks, he said that it took him a few years for the process, but he ultimately found Allah and Islam at a young age and became the person he is today. In today's society, we know that a lot of Muslims almost feel embarrassed to be Muslim. But for Sonny, he says he's so proud to be one of them. In 2018, Williams went for Umrah to Saudi Arabia, describing it as an awesome experience, seeing the Kaaba for the first time as well as experiencing the serenity and calmness of Medina, making his spiritual journey extra special. The biggest thing that he observed as a pilgrim was that everyone were in their robes and he felt no levels of society. Everyone was equal and he prayed next to people from all walks of life. He told in one of the interviews how he always prays to Allah to guide him, make him a better person, and to forgive his sins and keep his close ones safe and blessed, and keep them grateful for what they have. MashaAllah. Such a wonderful dua that shows how humble and down to earth he is. And I've always had human frailties, but I strive. I strive to be better myself. And humbly, I have a beautiful wife. I have beautiful children. Yes, we make mistakes, but in tough times, in stormy weather, we have our purpose. We have our shining beacon. Sonny also opened up about how much it meant to have his mom revert to Islam in the week after the Christchurch incident. He became emotional to see his mom on the path of guidance after she saw how Islam had transformed her sons' lives in the right direction. He further added, "That's the beauty of Muslims, is that we see this dunya as an attachment. We're just passengers passing through, and inshallah we stand in Allah's grace. And that's been my mindset for years." He finished with a plea to the non-Muslim community. We love you. We just want to be accepted like you guys want to be accepted. If there's something bubbling under the surface that you feel is hatred towards us, I'd suggest reaching out to someone in your community that is Muslim, because they'll reach back tenfold and show you what is taught in our religion, and that is love. Finding acceptance in a community where a lot of people struggle to understand Islam has been difficult for Sonny Bill, but he has done his best to demystify their religion. May Allah accept his efforts.